Welcome back to Living 808. Tonight and tomorrow, you'll get a chance to burn some calories at the Blue Note, laughing it up with Akash Singh. He's on a national tour and is making a stop right here in Waikiki, and he joins us now with a preview. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me, man. I'm
it.
excited to be in Hawaii.
Yeah, this is great. Oh, have you been to Hawaii before?
I've been to Maui a couple years ago. They don't like this place. I realized that, but I like it. I'm from a city, so I like a city.
There you go.
Maui, there's not much to do as beautiful as it is.
Yeah, no, you're in the right place. Obviously, Hawaii, there's tons of stuff you can do all over the place. But you're performing.
Yeah, but like there's a lot of nature. I like nature from a distance. Like beach nature,
really?
Great, but like hikes.
You live in New York, so
yeah,
yes,
I
see that. I can see that. Yeah. But performing in Hawaii.
Yes, I'm excited. This is my first show, so I've never performed here. I came for a vacation. So I'm very curious to know what this is going to be like here.
Yeah, you're in between storms. You're all right with that?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I heard hurricane season is even now. It's in January or whatever.
yeah. Well, it goes for a while.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right in between the two storms.
That's kind of perfect, actually.
Favorite venues to perform at? Blue Note is a really good one.
I've heard great things.
Yeah, it's up close and personal.
Yeah,
what are you expecting?
That. So this is, I like, my shows tend to be pretty diverse, which is great. I think this island in general, Hawaii in general, maybe is just like the most, like a super diverse place actually. But in this new hour, I'm talking a little bit about being, you know, an Indian and whatever, and I was a little nervous about that, but I think actually Hawaiian culture as like a native and Indian culture, there's some crossover I imagine.
It is a melting pot for sure.
Yeah, so I think we'll have fun.
Yeah.
I just want to get to know everybody and we'll have a good time.
What are some of the things that you won't talk about?
I don't think there's anything I won't talk about.
Yeah, you won't get to it.
No, I don't have like hot button issues or whatever. I feel like if you can make a joke about anything, you can make a joke about anything and we're gonna have fun.
Yeah.
And I don't want to offend you, but it's not something that I shy away from doing, like, because that might offend you. You know what I mean?
Tell us the type of comedian you are. Some, they talk back and forth with the crowd.
Yeah, crowd work. I love to do crowd work. I feel like that's a really honest moment.
Yeah.
You know, I got these bits that I work on that I love, but I do them from city to city. Crowd work, for the most part, is a pure, honest, in-the-moment reaction. And so I love that, but then we'll eventually get into material. I just did my special Gaslit that came out in like March.
Yeah.
So I had an hour of jokes, hour and 15 minutes, I think, and now I have to come up with a new hour of bits. So that's gonna take a little time. So I'll do the crowd work and then we'll get into that, and you know.
We just saw a video of you actually doing crowd work.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. What is the best part about being a comedian for you?
I love stand-up. It's like, I hate to sound pretentious, but like the craft of stand-up, I love it. It's like, I'm a religious person, but stand-up is also religious for me. It's just like, I really love it. I feel like that's what I'm supposed to do. That's why I'm here. And I don't know, I love it. Being on stage, I love every aspect of it.
You do the podcast.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that, because you do that with Andrew Schulz.
Yeah, so, and Andrew, that's my brother. We've been friends for 16, 17, 18 years, whatever, and he's blown up, which is awesome.
Yeah.
But we kind of, because we started about 5, 6 years ago, kind of with the idea, that was like when cancel culture or whatever was like at its height. And we're saying, I'm not gonna make it a point to just say offensive things, but if I'm trying to be funny, the joke should be okay. You know, there's lines, but like, we should be able to have a little fun.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the ethos of the podcast, and it's just, I think, evolved around our friendship, and obviously Andrew's blown up, and just all the cool things that we're doing there, and yeah. So,
I think you and I would be good friends if we hung out for a few hours. Yeah.
I feel like they button you up here, but I can tell by your shirt. I can tell by your shirt.
Stifle just a little bit.
You're a nighttime guy. They need to put you on after 10:30 p.m.
Like I can be a nighttime guy. I just think that with how you talk and some of your material, I think, you know, especially if you're friends with Andrew, because I love his material.
Yeah,
so.
that's my brother, dude.
Yeah.
11:35 p.m. We're gonna come back here after the shows and we're gonna get crazy. It's gonna be nuts.
It's happening. It's going down right here.
FCC is
on the
gonna be on
set.
I almost cussed right there.
Real quick, where can we find your podcasts?
Podcast is on YouTube. It's called Flagrant, Flagrant.
That's a perfect name.
Yeah,
it's
so
awesome.
That's the idea. Anywhere I'm doing comedy, you can check out my website, akashsingh.com, AKAASH.
Let me ask you this. What advice would you give to we have a bunch of comedians here that really are coming up. Yeah. And what advice would you give, say, to some of them or some of the upcoming artists? Don't do it.
No, I'm kidding. My advice is, I don't think any career requires as much sacrifice as this one. Like, it's not necessarily the hardest, but you're sacrificing relationships. My friends who go out on Friday nights, chasing girls or whatever, I got shows that aren't even that good of shows. I'm 16 years deep into my career now, I think, 17 years maybe. And in the past 5, it's gotten great. But the first 12 was not. I was sacrificing relationships, sacrificing time with my friends. And if you're willing to do that, you might not have to, but if you're willing to do that, let's go.
Yeah.
And if you're not, maybe think about something else.
Okay, so the time and effort that it takes.
Time and effort and being poor. Like, you're a lot of times being poor. That's what I'm saying. You're going to be poor. I slept on a mattress with mice running by my face every day for like 2 years.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it was a rough. New York poor is a different kind of poor, too. It's not like Hawaii where there's like sunlight. You know what I mean? I didn't see the sun for 6 months my first year in New York.
Dude, have you ever been booed off stage?
Oh, I've been everything.
Really?
Everything. I've been pulled off a stage multiple times. Here's the thing about me. If I'm not doing well, I'll sink the whole thing. I don't.
Oh, you'll just go down with the ship.
Because I'm like, you're not going to, you can not like me, but that's fine. We're just going to not like each other, and let's just sit in this. And it's a real thing. And it still happens to every comic. You have bad shows. I always say, like, if Steph Curry can have a bad night shooting a basketball, I can certainly have a bad night doing comedy.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so it's just a part of it. You have your bad nights, and, you know, they get less frequent as you get better at it, but it still happens.
There's something
It could
about-
happen tonight. You guys might see me bomb. There's tickets if you want to see somebody bomb on stage, 7 and 9. Who knows? Maybe I'll get booed off stage again.
I love the look. Akash, thank you so much for being here. 7 o'clock and 9 o'clock tonight. Tomorrow night's sold out.
Tomorrow night sold out. Less likely to bomb on Friday, but there's still tickets available today. You guys are less enthusiastic. You got work tomorrow. So again, could be a great time, could not. I think it's worth a shot. You just come find out.
You got Kelly dying in the back off camera. Love it. Thank
Well,
you
she's
for.
still not coming to the show. So
No,
who
no,
cares?
I know.
I don't like making people laugh for free, frankly.
I was
don't
gonna
enjoy
going
it.
to ask you to do a bit on me real quick, if you, but if you don't want to, you know, if you don't want to.
No. Come to the show. I don't like to do the. I'm not that great at it, but just like, oh, your shirt is XYZ. I want to talk to you a bit and then make fun of for who you are as a person.
Got it. I love that.
That's more important
I
to me
totally
than your
love
shirt.
that. I'd probably sit in the back and just laugh at what you say to other people.
If you want me to, though, I'll get you seats in the front, VIP. You know what I mean?
No. I'm good.
Bring
good.
your wife. I see the wedding ring.
Yep.
We'll have fun. Maybe I'll defend you a little bit, make her look bad. You know what I mean?
Oh no, don't do that. No, can't
Well,
do
the
that.
beauty of I'm whipped my wife. I'm so in love with her. But on stage, I get to, you know what I mean? That's my time. So I get to really vent.
Love it. Appreciate it. 7 to 9 tonight at the Blue Note. You can get your tickets at BlueNoteHawaii.com. Really appreciate you being here. Have a great rest of your today and tomorrow, and travel safe.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.